Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's two E's, no Y. You heard me. That's two E's, no Y. And in this video, we are going to be unboxing, you guessed it, another graphic tee. The thing about these graphic tees is there a little way to explain who I am? Because they're usually a mashup of two types of pop culture, and one part usually being like movie or television series, and that speaks to the videographer in me, right? So these unboxings tell who I am, and this channel is about reactions, reviews, and unboxings through my lens, right? So if you're ready to see what graphic tee is here for me, then let me know. But first, I gotta play my intro. Bang! Sip. How do we take that down? This. Okay, boom. All right. Make sure you can't see nothing on the remote. Oh, shoot. You might have right there. It's all about trying to keep it hidden from you until I reveal it while I do a little bit of talking. Ooh. So first things first, like and comment on all the content. If you do that as soon as the video comes out, it helps the video get placed high on the list of the algorithm, and then that puts my video in front of more people and more eyes get to see my videos, and I would appreciate you for that. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. Like I said earlier, I'm a music videographer by trade, right? And I take that POV into everything I do on this channel, reactions, reviews, and unboxings. And like I said, these unboxings explain who I am and about my film history a lot, because they're usually a meshed graphic tee, and that mesh graphic is usually some part of television series or a sitcom or a movie or something like that. So anyways, no further ado, let's get into this. This one is dope. Oh, once again, what color is it? You guessed it. Black, my favorite wardrobe color. You go in my wardrobe, black, 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 with splashes of color here and there, but it's usually always black. And the reason for that, I grew up, I like Darth Vader, all black. Batman, all black. Ninjas, all black, right? Like that was my vibe. So while I'm a grown man today and I buy clothes, I buy black stuff. It's just how it is. It sucks though when I go over to people's house who have pets, because then they murder my black wardrobe. All right, y'all. Boom. Let's go. I had to. When I saw it, scrolling down the list, I had to get it. Now, if you're wondering, what is it? Well, do you kind of remember the shape? If you're old like me, you might remember the shape. Now at the bottom, you could probably see. At the bottom, you could probably see it says Ahsoka, right? Boom, Ahsoka, right? Now, if you know who Ahsoka is, that is Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars. That is the Padawan, the once Padawan to Anakin Skywalker. Who's Anakin Skywalker? You know Luke Skywalker. You don't know who Anakin Skywalker is? You half a fan. Anakin is his father. I thought his father was Darth Vader. You're right. Anakin was who Darth Vader was before turning thus, right? And when you were a Jedi, like Anakin was, you were supposed to take on a Padawan and teach the ways of a Jedi to a Padawan, and his Padawan was Ahsoka. Now, I picked up along the way that she had some struggle with the Jedis and kind of left down this gray Jedi path, and she's respected as the numero uno gray Jedi, or I think it's gray Jedi, yeah. And that's just like someone who's not working for the Jedi Council and stuff like that, but understands the way of the Force and kind of believes in the good in the Force and not the evil Sith way, right? And then Ahsoka's character, is it a Twi'lek? Am I saying that right? I'm the nerd. You're like, I don't know. You know Star Wars. Tell me. Is that I think it's Twi'lek, and the Twi'lek people, they're alien species to humanoids, but they're like They look like us, except their hair and head be like these tentacles. And her tentacles had these blue stripes on them, right? Well, they mixed this Ahsoka name and stripes of her Twi'lek tentacles on a logo. You're like, yeah, it kind of does look like a logo or something right there. That's because it is. That logo is a resemblance of Atari gaming system. That is their logo, right? Instead of saying Atari down here, it says Ahsoka, but normally it would say Atari, and then it would have like these three lines. I know some of y'all might have been thinking like some sort of reverse Adidas or something. No, no, no. This is Atari. And if you don't know what Atari is, then it's like you just don't pay attention when old people speaking. Yeah, you probably know what a PS5 is, right? You probably built your gaming PC. You probably know what streams is from. You probably know what Nintendos are, Switches, Xboxes, and stuff like that. This was the first one. This one right here was the Atari Entertainment System. I'm talking, it's so old that when it came out, they put wood paneling on that console, just like the 80s, 70s, and 80s. They put wood paneling on it. I first got to play it when I was being babysat at like maybe 4 or 5. You ever heard of Pong, the video game? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that spawned on Atari. So Atari being like one of the number one beginning game systems. Now I'm sure they had other ones, but for me when I was growing up, this one sets the beginning of gaming consoles. Now I had this one, and I've been collecting console, not collecting, but I've been playing video games ever since. So like right now I play PS5. Like I don't play PC yet. I just the switching over to the keys just won't work for me. And like before this, I had the PS4 and I had the Xbox One and the PS3s, the PS2s. Hell, we have Dreamcast, Sega Genesis, all the Nintendo 64, the Super NES, the regular NES system. And I've just been playing video games ever since. Now I don't play all day and I don't play super competitive. But I do have a buddy that I can play. Like it's like I get to hang out with my homeboy. And instead of playing pool in some smoky bar somewhere, letting my family worry, I'm at home on the couch for a couple hours in the evening, usually after everybody's went to sleep. So, like, if I'm going to play, it's super late. It's like 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or something like that. So, like, I work hard all day, and then if I still need a little bit of relaxing and I can't get my mind off stuff, I usually go to play some video games. And so that's why I said when I saw the Atari logo mixed with Ahsoka Atana, little flair on it, two things, and not to mention I'm getting excited for the Ahsoka series coming up on Disney Plus. I was like, I need something to represent. So when I saw this image, I had to get it. I had to get it. And these little orange pieces are like some of like her tribal people's markings. Oh, it's so dope. Anyways, do you know anything about Star Wars? Even further and more niche, Ahsoka. Are you ready for the series? Could you care less? I know some people in the comments have told me, oh, you should definitely finish watching all the Clone Wars and stuff before you watch this. It's not going to happen. It's too much content that I didn't watch beforehand to shove down my throat to get paused and to get to just watching a series that Disney might mess up anyways. And like I said, I kind of know the cliff notes. I kind of know, like what I need to know from Ahsoka to, I think, get along, right? There might be something that slips, and I don't know. I might even start reviewing weekly episodes of Ahsoka. Would you be down for that? Would you like to review them with me? Once a week, show up here and we discuss the episode that we saw? Maybe might be something. Also, do you play video games? Did you play the Atari back in the day? Do you play video games now and wish you were old enough to try that old school stuff? I don't know. Those two things I want to hear about in the comments. Video games and Star Wars. You let me know. Other than that, please like and comment on the content like you guys been doing. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'm on the road to 25,000 subscribers. I need your help to do it. And then till the next reaction, check out one of these videos or something. I'll see you then. Peace.